The creation of humanity, people have had trouble getting along. We had brothers, one killing the other in the Garden of Eden, and that's been the way it has been all the way down through history. People have had trouble getting along with others, and it continues today in the life of churches. There are inhibiting factors that stop the development of relationships within the life of the church. And I want to talk about some of those inhibiting factors because they make a big difference in whether or not the church will thrive in its community. The first impression that you make with an individual when they come in contact with your church is very important. And so in that time, I think of it as the 15 minutes before the meeting begins and 15 minutes after the meeting ends. That's the most important time in the life of the church. And that's the time when you will get to meet the new people. Now, there are occasions when people will come to a small group. If people are in more of a high-touch mode in life, they are willing to accept a high-touch context in life to come into somebody's living room. But in a high-touch context, people believe that they're probably going to have to share more than they really want to share. And so they usually like to go into a low-touch context first, typically a Sunday morning meeting. And it is before and after those meetings that you frame things that make a difference as to whether the relationship will perpetuate itself going forward. So I have three things that I want you to consider today as we think about those initial stages of the relationship, whether or not it just stays at a mouth-to-mouth level or if it gets down to the heart-to-heart level. There are some things, some attitudes, some approaches that you have to take and that you have to understand about how the other people are approaching you.